Imagine a world where you could mine cryptocurrency with nothing more than your trusty smartphone. No specialized machines, no complicated setups, just a simple tap of a button. Well, my friends, that world is not just a fantasy. It's a reality, and it goes by the name of Pi Network. Now, before you dismiss this as just another crypto gimmick, let me tell you something astounding. Over the past 4 years, this revolutionary concept has captured the attention of more than 47 million people across the globe. But here's the burning question that lingers in everyone's mind. When will Pi Network finally launch on the open mainnet? Is this the real deal? Or we are just wasting our time tapping on that mining button while the PiCoreTeam reaps huge profits from advertisements? Well, wonder no more. Today, my fellow crypto enthusiasts, we are going to unveil the truth behind Pi Network, explore how mining works on mobile, discover if Pi is truly free money, and uncover the highly anticipated launch date and its potential price. So, without further ado, let's embark on this thrilling journey into the world of Pi Network. And if you're as excited as I am about unraveling the mysteries of this innovative platform, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for all the updates coming your way. First, let's start with an introduction to Pi Network. Founded on March 14, 2019, coincidentally, Pi Day, by two Stanford University graduates, Dr. Nicolas Kokkalis and Chengdiao. Pi Network is a platform that allows users to mine digital currency using their smartphones. Dr. Nicolas Kokkalis, a Greek computer scientist and entrepreneur, has been passionate about computers and technology from a young age. He obtained his bachelor's in computer science from Athens University and pursued postgraduate studies in the United States, earning a master's degree and a PhD in computer science from Stanford University. In the realm of cryptocurrency, Nicolas recognized the immense potential of digital currencies for the digital economy. However, he also saw that the adoption of cryptocurrencies was limited to a select few in its early stages. Bitcoin mining, for example, required specialized machines and substantial investments, making it inaccessible for regular users and mobile phone users in particular. This is where Nicolas's groundbreaking idea came in. Let's use mobile phones for cryptocurrency mining. This innovative concept was a game changer at the time. Pi Network claims that mining is not only possible on mobile phones, but also efficient, requiring minimal power and battery usage. But how is this achieved? Well, let's delve into the technical aspect. While Bitcoin's mining process consumes considerable energy and money to ensure trustworthiness, Pi Network introduced a unique consensus algorithm that is both user-friendly and capable of enabling mining on personal computers and mobile phones. After comparing various existing consensus algorithms, they selected the Stellar Consensus Protocol, SCP, as the leading candidate. SCP was designed by David Mazières, a professor of computer science at Stanford and chief scientist at the Stellar Development Foundation. It utilizes a mechanism called Federated Byzantine Agreements to ensure accurate and trustworthy updates to a distributed ledger. The Stellar blockchain, operational since 2015, deploys SCP in practice. Pi Network utilizes a consensus algorithm based on SCP and an algorithm called Federated Byzantine Agreement, FBA. These algorithms eliminate the energy waste associated with traditional Byzantine fault tolerance, BFT algorithms, but they require extensive network messaging among nodes to reach consensus on the next block. Now here's the best part. All you have to do is click a button once a day, and you're done. Pi Network values your perspective, so please leave a comment below suggesting what our next video should cover. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for future updates. Now let's dive into Pi Network's economic model. The Pi economic model plays a crucial role in understanding how the Pi Network's token will be supplied. Currently, in its enclosed mainnet phase, Pi Network doesn't have a fiat currency value. However, this phase is expected to end soon, marking Pi Network's first price following the open mainnet launch. Before we discuss price predictions, it's important to grasp the economic model behind Pi Network to better understand its launch price and future fluctuations. Every digital asset has certain essential characteristics. First, it must create a sense of scarcity, as the value of an asset depends on its demand and supply. If the supply is limited, the asset becomes more valuable. Pi Network aims to create a sense of scarcity to maintain a high price, so the supply of Pi tokens is intentionally limited. Utility is another important aspect that can drive the value of a cryptocurrency. If a cryptocurrency offers practical solutions and applications, it will attract users and investors, increasing its value. Pi Network encourages developers to build utilities like decentralized applications, dApps, through hackathons and other initiatives. Trustworthiness also impacts a cryptocurrency's price. A solid track record of security and dependability enhances credibility and increases value. Pi Network strives to establish a trustworthy reputation, which will positively influence its price. In addition to these general characteristics, Pi Network's economic model introduces some differentiating factors in the crypto realm. First, Pi Network ensures a fair distribution of Pi coins. No specific group of people holds dominantly more tokens than others, unlike early adopters and giant miners in the case of Bitcoin. Meritocratic mining is another key feature. Pi Network rewards individuals who contribute to building and sustaining the network. The more active you are in the network, the more Pi you can earn. Finally, Pi Network aims to maintain a simple and user-friendly model. They want to create a transparent and intuitive platform, making it easy for anyone to join the Pi Network community. To implement this economic model, Pi Network distributes Pi coins in the following ways: mining supply, M; referral supply, R; and developer reward supply, D. When you join Pi Network, a fixed amount of Pi is pre-minted for you, and this supply is released over your lifetime based on your level of engagement and contribution to network security. To incentivize people to invite others to join the network, Pi generates a fixed amount of Pi as a referral bonus for both the referrer and the referee. Pi also generates additional Pi to support ongoing development. Thus, the total maximum supply of Pi tokens is the sum of M, R, and D. As more people join the network, individual mining and referral rewards decrease. Early members of the network will receive a relatively larger share of Pi as a reward for their contributions to the network's growth. Now, let's dive deeper into Pi Network's consensus algorithm and its economic model. The consensus algorithm of Pi Network relies on a global trust graph, which is aggregated from the security circles of individual pioneers. To ensure the formation of these security circles, it was crucial to incentivize pioneers. Mining rewards in the form of tokens were provided, and the supply of these tokens was not explicitly capped before the mainnet launch. To maintain long-term network incentives, Pi Network adopted a unique mining mechanism. The mining rate of the network halves every time the network size increases by 10 times. This results in a series of halving events as the network reaches various milestones of engaged pioneers. The next halving event is expected to occur when the network reaches 100 million engaged pioneers. At present, Pi Network has over 47 million engaged pioneers. Additionally, the option to cap the supply of Pi tokens exists, but has not been exercised before the mainnet launch, leaving the total supply undefined. However, considering the current network size and anticipated future transaction volume, the mainnet supply model has a clear maximum total supply of 100 billion Pi. This model allows for continued growth and incentivization of new contributions, while addressing concerns about supply unpredictability. When it comes to the allocation of Pi tokens, 80%, 80 billion Pi, will be allocated to the Pi community, while the remaining 20% will be reserved for the PiCoreTeam. Some crypto analysts have raised concerns about this allocation, suggesting that the 20% portion for the core team might be disproportionate compared to the 80% allocated to tens of thousands of people. The balance in allocation is an important aspect to consider. So, when can we expect Pi Network to hit the market? Let's take a look at Pi's roadmap, which consists of 3 main phases: beta, testnet, and mainnet. The beta phase began with the launch of the Pi Network mobile app in December 2018. Early users, known as pioneers, could contribute to the growth and security of the future Pi blockchain and earn mining rewards. The app operated on a centralized Pi server and facilitated community growth and the iteration of technical features. On Pi Day, March 14, 2019, Pi Network was officially launched, and the mobile app became accessible through the iOS App Store and Google Play Store. The Pi Network rapidly grew to over 3.5 million engaged pioneers across 233 countries and regions, with active community engagement. The testnet phase commenced on Pi Day, March 14, 2020. During this phase, individual computers could run the Pi testnet using TestPi coins. Thousands of community nodes participated in assessing the blockchain's performance, security, and scalability. Pi Network released multiple versions of Node software and introduced various components like the wallet, browser, brainstorm, and developer tools. The testnet phase also witnessed the introduction of a pilot version of the KYC app and the project's first worldwide online hackathon. The Pi mobile mining app attracted millions of pioneers, and the Pi browser and SDK empowered the community to develop utilities and contribute to the Pi ecosystem. The testnet phase propelled Pi Network's growth to over 30 million engaged pioneers across the globe. Finally, we reached the Mainnet phase, the most crucial phase for Pi Network. The Mainnet is the decentralized blockchain that handles all the transactions on the network. The Mainnet went live in December 2021, marking the beginning of the migration of Pi tokens to the live blockchain. The Mainnet phase consists of two periods, the enclosed Mainnet and the open Mainnet. During the enclosed Mainnet period, the network remains firewalled, allowing users time to complete their KYC verification, freely use their Pi tokens on the Mainnet, and engage in transactions within the closed network. The open Mainnet period removes the firewall, enabling pioneers to connect with other blockchains and run various API services. This phase also allows for trading Pi tokens for profit or long-term investment and introduces the price of the Pi coin. According to the Pi Network white paper from December 2021, the open Mainnet was expected to launch on March 14, 2022, or June 28, 2022, depending on the maturity of the enclosed Mainnet. However, as of now, the open Mainnet has not been launched, and no new date has been announced by the PiCoreTeam. From the roadmap, it is clear that Pi Network has made significant progress, completing 2 out of 3 phases and nearing the end of the 3rd phase. The launch of the open Mainnet is highly anticipated, as it represents the final step in Pi Network's journey towards a decentralized blockchain. Before we delve further, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future updates. Interestingly, let's address the burning question on everyone's mind. When will Pi Network actually be launched? While there was great anticipation that Pi might be launched on March 14th, Pi Day, or Pi 2 Day on June 28, 2023, the PiCoreTeam has not made any official announcements regarding the launch date. Many people speculate that Pi may be launched in December 2023, based on activities within the Pi community. However, these dates are merely expectations, and we await clear and official communication from the PiCoreTeam. The open Mainnet launch has faced setbacks, particularly concerning Know Your Customer (KYC) verifications. Currently, out of over 47 million users, only 13 million pioneers have successfully passed KYC. The scalability and security of the Pi blockchain need to be thoroughly tested before the open Mainnet launch. These are the significant challenges that Pi Network is currently addressing. KYC verification is essential for Pi Network to comply with financial regulations, such as anti-money laundering rules. It ensures that real individuals, not bots or government-sanctioned entities, receive Pi tokens. Only one account per person is allowed to maintain authenticity. If your KYC verification is pending, it may be due to the high volume of verification requests or discrepancies between the submitted information and your PI account. The system is working hard to handle the verification process, so your patience is appreciated. It's natural to wonder what happens if you fail to pass KYC. According to the PiCoreTeam, every account must pass KYC verification. Failed accounts are considered unreal or bots, and the mined Pi tokens associated with those accounts will be reset to the system and redistributed to real users. In simple terms, if you fail KYC, you will not be able to migrate your Pi tokens to the Mainnet. Now let's address the question of when mining will stop in Pi Network. According to the Pi Network white paper, mining will continue to sustain network growth by offering rewards to pioneers in the community. Mining plays a crucial role in Pi Network's long-term vision and incentives. If you're wondering how to retrieve your Pi wallet address, you can create another wallet through the Pi browser if you haven't transferred your Pi tokens to the Mainnet or verified your existing wallet. As for purchasing Pi, there are currently no authorized exchanges to buy or sell Pi tokens. We are still in the enclosed Mainnet phase, and while Huobi Global faced allegations of listing Pi, it denied the claims. Beware of Pi impersonators or scams that may attempt to take advantage of the community's interest. Again, let's address the question of whether Pi has real value or utility. Currently, Pi's utility is not well established. However, Pi Network is actively creating utility-based apps, such as the Pi Fireside Forum, a blockchain-based social media platform. The promising utility of Pi lies in its potential use as a form of exchange for buying and selling goods in different marketplaces. Once Pi becomes an accepted form of payment, its value may skyrocket. As for the price of Pi, it's important to note that prior to the open mainnet launch, the price is still zero. The current IOU-based price of Pi is $24.28, but this value is not the actual price. It's essential to understand that the real value of Pi remains $0 until the launch of the public mainnet. The IOU-based value can provide an indication of sentiment and market perception, but it doesn't reflect the true value of Pi. Let's address the question of whether Pi can reach a value of $1,000 and rival Bitcoin. While some Pi enthusiasts compare Pi to Bitcoin, the two assets are not on the same level. Bitcoin is a well-established cryptocurrency with a decade of history, and it was initially valued below $1. While anything is possible, it is highly unlikely for Pi to rival the crypto king. Achieving such a feat would require significant time, effort, and several years of development. We will explore price predictions for Pi at launch in 2025, 2030, and beyond in our upcoming videos. To stay updated, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. In this video, we have addressed the viability of the Pi project and answered some of the most important questions about Pi Network. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Remember, we value your ideas, so let us know in the comments what the next video should cover. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.